I'm Cory Weatherton, Director of Product Development for the Jayco Motorhome Group, and I'm excited to be with petesrv today and show you the Seneca. This is a 37K floor plan, so as we're inside, you're going to like some of the features. You're going to wonder what floor plan was that? The 37K. This is an incredible unit that we've been building for a number of years now. This is on the S2RV Freightliner chassis. We partnered with Freightliner a few years ago, and they developed a chassis specifically for the motorhome industry, and we were one of the pioneers on this chassis. So this Freightliner chassis, let me tell you a few things about it that you get with the S2RV. Now there are some competitors that are still building on the old M2 business chassis. It's more of a truck chassis than what this is. This is tailored to us. Some of the features on this is it's a 6.7 liter Cummins engine with 360 horsepower, as well as an Allison 3000 transmission. That combination, you get 800 pounds of torque. So that's going to be incredible. That is higher than what your M2 chassis is going to be. Also, an incredible feature on this, in my opinion, when we switched to the S2RV chassis, we gained a 100-gallon fuel tank, a 100-gallon diesel tank. It's between the frame rails in the rear of the coach. It's a single fill. When we were on the other chassis, we had dual fill on both sides as a saddle tank. The transfer pump wasn't super quick, and so folks were having to fill from both sides. But with this chassis, Freightliner alleviated that headache for our customers. So super excited about that. A 10-gallon depth tank as well. Something that's unique with Jayco that we take a lot of pride in is these storage bays. You're going to see in these storage bays that you do have full pass-through across the coach, as well as pass-through up and down the coach. So that's going to be very reminiscent of a diesel pusher. We did that intentionally because when you're driving this chassis, you've got a lot of cargo carrying capacity. You sure as heck better have the cubic volume to fill that cargo space. And so we wanted to give the customers as much storage as possible. New for this year, we started optioning this cooler slash freezer. It is a neat deal. I was at a show back in September. It was super hot outside. We had warm waters. This can function as a refrigerator, freezer, refrigerator, refrigerator. So it functions both ways. But we stuck water in this on the freezer side, set it down to -4 degrees, and within 2 hours those water bottles were frozen. So this is a 12 volt. We do have a plug-in inside that storage bay. It's on a nice slide-out tray. Most of our dealers are optioning it this way because it was a big request, so that's why we added it. Great thing about that is as you're tailgating, as you're at a NASCAR race or doing who knows what you're doing, you're able to have cold drinks out here, as well as be able to watch television, and then also a radio system out here. Exterior of the coach, we are using a premium brand paint called Seneca. As fiberglass gets hot, it expands, cold contracts. That paint goes with it. You're not going to get any spider cracks with it, so that is a great feature that we do include. You're going to notice all of our slides do have slide toppers, as well as the electric awning with your LED lights at the end. It does have a 12,000-pound hitch on it as well, so if you're towing motorcycles, towing a car, you've got plenty of power and capacity with that hitch. Come on inside. I want to show you a few things on the inside of this coach. As you come inside, you're going to notice that we have solid surfaces throughout this coach. So you get a solid surface countertop, table, even above the fireplace. This little, I think the word's credenza, I don't know, but this tabletop here is going to be solid surface as well. Residential size refrigerator. This is a 21 cubic foot refrigerator, so it can run off of shore power, run off your generator or your inverter. This coach does have 4 house batteries, so you're going to get a long run time on this refrigerator. You're going to see an induction cooktop. Induction cooktops are really cool. If you've never experienced one, the neat thing is if I turn that on and then one of my kids comes and touches it, they're not going to get burned. These surfaces only get hot when you have pans on top of it. So that's a great feature, as well as kind of upgraded. We listen to what folks want. This is a convection microwave. A lot of times with your RV ovens, you're going to get a super short area to slide a pizza in if you're lucky. Definitely not your Cornish game hens. We gave the convection microwave just so that 1, it's venting outside. 2, if you're plugged in at the RV park, you're already paying for your power. You don't have to use the LP that's fixed on board in order to power that. So it is great. We love that convection microwave of it. With this Seneca, you're going to notice it does seat a lot of people. Jayco's unique. We put seat belts in every seating positions, and so we've got 2 in your rear-facing dinette, 2 in your forward, and then 3 back here on the sofa. We can't just install those anywhere we want. They do have to meet national code. Each individual seatbelt bracket needs to hold 5,000 pounds of stress for 60 seconds. So our engineers, as they design this, if it only goes 59 seconds, they have to scrap that, and they have to make sure we get a full 60 seconds on that. So we're very proud of that, because like I said, if a unit can sleep a certain amount, it sure in the world better seatbelt safely that amount as well. As we come back, we've got a fireplace. Cool thing about that fireplace is you can turn it on, and it does give you a light show. It mimics the fireplace, or you can set it so it is actually supplemental heat as well. This coach has dual 15K ACs with heat pumps in them. So the nice feature about that is, there again, if you're plugged in at the RV park, 40 degrees, you're already paying for power there. You can turn on the heat pumps, you can turn on the fireplace, and this will produce enough heat for you that you don't need to turn on your propane furnace. So there again, it's about conservation of propane. Coming back here further, you are going to notice we do have a half bath in this 37K floor plan. It does have our white cabinetry in that. You'll notice that in a lot of our other models that we build. We call that modern farmhouse. You'll see modern farmhouse throughout. We don't offer that in the Seneca, but we wanted to carry it over and kind of break up the monotony of brown. You know, who doesn't want to do that? So we changed that to our linen interior color. This is a king size bed, and you're going to see that it is on a power lift. That way you can sit up, you can view television from bed if you'd like. And you can recline it, or decline it, I guess it would be, flat, so that you can go in your sleeping position. We do option a washer dryer. This would be a stackable, so these would be the locations for that. Most of our dealers are not bringing them in that way, simply because not everybody wants it. So if you do decide you want this 37K from Pete's, they would be able to install a stackable washer dryer for you. Back in the bathroom, I will move out of the way. You can go check that out. You're going to notice that there's a lot of cabinetry inside of that. New for this model year, the washer dryer was in the bathroom. We moved it out here to the bedroom. So we gave you more cabinet storage inside of the bathroom. So we think that was a great improvement. That's what we do. We try to improve every year. So we get feedback from customers, we get feedback from dealers, and we just try to improve every year to make the best possible unit for our customers. So again, Cory Weatherton, Director of Product Development for the Jayco Motorhome Group. We are inside a 37K Seneca. If you have more questions, contact Pete's RV, and they'd love to answer them for you.